What is up, my little pack? I'm Amaterasu1 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And I love this mount. It is dumb and I just love it. Anyway, shall we? At last, Zion's woman designs to grace me with her presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Izamhar. Come, we are late enough as it is. If you heard that, that's my mom in the background. She's homesick, so you might hear her shouting at the animals if they're being annoying. Here we go. Ooh! What log is this? I don't know what log. No, not you. There we go. There we go. Conjurer. Hunting log level 23. Cool. Here we go. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Okay. This is appropriate. If we both have completed our respective tasks, a satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Melt awaits, shall we? How can you kill things quietly? Ah, this guy doesn't know how my job works, does he? Oh, gotta go around the long way. Okay, we'll do that in the little bike thing. Scooter thing. What is this? Here we go. Here we go. Right about here, yes. As before, I'd ask you to keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. All that? I'm not gonna kill them quietly, dude. You gotta deal with how loud I am when I kill things. And then probably the other two to death. This move is so overpowered. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Root's Lake. We have one more site to survey. Oh, joy of joys. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh. We're going to Ampidor. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we? So foggy. Look at this go. Bye, guys. Oh, look at the etherite. That looks so cool in the fog. Not gonna lie. Here we are. Okay. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Okie dokie. For some reason, I remember him being rude. Eh. There we go. He doesn't seem rude. Oh no, there's more. Why do I not have... Why do I always forget protect? I'm a healer. Come on, protect should be on the top things I do not forget. Why not? Let's do it. Holy! Shit. Hello, holy. Done. This data should be invaluable to... Wait, this data should be invaluable to... Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of amantoises while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reek of blood and no fall. It wasn't Matt and... Adamantoid. It wasn't a diamond. You know what? I'm just not even gonna try. I'm just not gonna even try. Nope. Nope. Not gonna. At all. You chose to paddle in the Icar a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been a measurable decrease in the Orzia's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Okie dokie. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's fount. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now, come along. I mean, you're kind of stuck up about yourself. You have a little bit of an ego about yourself, but you're not rude. Why do I remember you being rude? Now that's bothering me. I guess I'll never know the answer. I'll never know the answer to this question. Hello. What dungeon 29. Hello, Ambador. How are you? Okay, and then I go to the right. And turn. Here we go. Oh, hunting log. Now I wait. You guys really suck at hitting me. Just thought I'd let you know. Oh, I don't want the vocal. This is acceptable though. Here we go. Ooh, that's a big door. I want none of that. I want none of that too. I want none of all of this. Ah, there's the scholar. Hello. I return. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurements. Wow. There. There we go. Yes, quite high. It's so remarkably lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th Astral Era. Could the presence of primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else. Something else. Scion, come here! I need you! WILRED! WILRED, no! Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. What are you two doing here? There you are, Leah. Hurry and never worry when you and your charge fail to return at the appointed hour. You got it like a hog, but not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. It doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either, bearing a mark on his sword or his shield. I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in this area. What cause had WILRED to come here? Well, what should we do? We will see to the Scholar's protection. We will see to the Scholar's protection, Ilia. Aye, and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The Anti-Ascendant will want to know what happened here. And so do I. I think we all do, dude. WILRED, no! I was so proud of you! No, I don't want to. Well, now I'm on my face mount. I guess I get to live with this choice now. Here we go. And in we go. Minfilia? I got something you kinda need to know. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Alethea returned, and she seemed troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so? WILRED dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? I will send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to WILRED's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this? And why? Give me that. Thank you. Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must need set them aside for now. We have come to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean Alliance. Failing that, it should at the very least serve to bring our nations closer together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Ravanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds we have fought and won. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were bought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith, and before our eyes, in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I have to settle for leaving to Taru and the Hamin a note. If they do not return quickly, they'll have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Off to the big soiree, Alethea? Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not, you don't look pleased, lass. Something on your mind? By the Navigator, WILRED's dead? Gods damn it, they must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around on the quiet like, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers courtesy of a Dodo Consortium, a daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. So I went through the legends again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Short of calling one of his businesses The bloody Barbary Consortium. I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taken to Legi's coin. But now we know, as some of them are, I'd wager me right eye, they're the ones that did for work. I wager me right eye, they're the ones what did for WILRED. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kinds of questions. Bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. Gods damn me. Still, I don't see what Teleji hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunk pissing into the wind. Sorry. No, he's cleverer than this. So we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them, traitorous bastards, from our ranks. On that, you have me word. Thanks, Rio. And Arlieth? Mind yourself while you're in your old eye, eh? Mind yourself when you're in old eye. We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. The kind that'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. Thanks, Rio. See? Rio's my true friend here. He looks out for me. Okay, to the Royal Promenade. Away we go. Ethernet, chamber of roll. Yep. And there's all the scions. Hello, Minfilia. We have been waiting for you, Arlia. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you're needed at the quicksand. Oh, joy. We'll go on ahead, Arlia. Pray, join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. Give my regards to Mimodi, and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Okie dokie. Don't know why, but okie dokie. Here we are. Ethernet shard. To the Adventurers Guild. Yep. Here we go. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Wait. There we go. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Arlia. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Elane, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under the circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to ask her thoughts on a gentleman caller. Central Thailand. The easiest way there would be to go from Black Rush. Here we go. And off we go. And I'll fix this now. There we go. There it is. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander. And all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Aliane. Straining your ears to listen. I have horns. But okay. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kakern and the buzzing of Sifrids, but no approaching footfalls. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice a vial lying at your feet. Arlieth, is that you? What brings you out this way? Lieutenant Aliane? Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Aye, pray return to Ul'dah, Arlieth. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. Okie dokie. Weird, but okie dokie.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall.
Oh, Nanamo.
Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Oh, Nanamo.
Ooh.
You know what? I'll just teleport there. That'll be faster than running all the way back to Ul'dah. Let's go with this outfit for the feast. Here we go. Nope, not this item. I reckoned you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Eliane. What's the matter? No appetite? I found this. Do you know anything about it? So she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Anyway, no use worrying about Eliane. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long, and when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, we've got more important things to think about. And the parting glass. Here we go. Would you believe that while you were away, another message arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience. Her handmaid will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So, what are you waiting for? Go on then, go! Oh, I'm getting cutscened at.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light.
I am.
What's up, Nanimo? Aw, isn't this lovely?
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic.
Yeah.
I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
I sure hope so, dude.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty Warrior of Light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
This is not kind of my job at this point, though.
She will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required her attention, but it did not sound serious.
Up, no, over there. There we go. There's the Ethernet shard. Add to the chamber roll. There we go. At the stairs. It's always wonky seeing her go up those stairs. And this is where I shall end the episode because the next segment is going to be quite long. So, I'll see you in the feast. Later.